Hi, I'm Cheryl. I just realized Valentine's Day is coming up and I haven't put any videos up for Valentine's Day cards yet. So here's the first of several that I sat down and made yesterday. It's got the envelopes and these little cards, little notes will come out. And then on the inside it says, "Love you, my Valentine." So let's get started on this card, and I'll start with the papers because I always forget those. You'll need a piece of real red cardstock, and that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. That'll be our card base. Then we need to cut out 1, 2, 3 of the little envelopes, and I'll give you the dimensions of paper you'll need for those. And then we have, do we have them? Where'd they go? I seem to have lost them. Uh-oh. We need two like this. And let's see if I can find them real quick. Oh, okay. There's the other one. Ah, here we go. They fell out of my pile here. And you need one like this. And then two like this. Cut out. You need a piece of basic black cardstock. And that's 5 1/4 by 4. You'll need a little piece of the black cardstock too, about 3 1/4 by 1 3/4, and we're cutting this love die cut. And then a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and that's 5 by 3 3/4. And then from our Sending Love Designer Series paper, on this card we're going to use this cardstock, or this designer paper, and it's the one, it's got a red background. It has all different words that mean love in different languages. Now on the original I used this dot pattern, but I thought I'd switch it up a little bit. We have two different kinds of cards, but they're all in this card, in this paper. It's got a lot of pretty. There's the letters we're using. There's the dots. It's all double-sided. So that fits in with my New Year's resolution. I'm using my Designer Series paper. We'll use Sealed with Love. That's one of the new stamp sets in the Occasions catalog. We'll be using quite a few stamps out of here. We'll be using this one, the solid hearts. We'll be using this one, the hearts with all the different designs on them. Let's see. We'll be using these little hearts here. That goes on one of the little cards. We're using, what else are we using? Oh, like I said, a whole bunch of them. We're using a teeny tiny note, Sent with Love, and what was the other one? There's another little bitty one. Let me get my original card out here and see what we've got. Okay, Sent with Love. Teeny tiny night. Oh, Love You Lots. Let's see, where is that? Oh, right there, right above the kiss. Alright, I cut my love out. This is not a Stampin' Up die set. This is Hero Arts. And there is one from Stampin' Up. If you have the Sunshine Sayings, This has a die cut in here that has love, and I'm actually going to use that on another card. But that's, you could use this one also if you have the sunshine sayings. When I made the card, I forgot that I had this. I would have kept it all Stampin' Up! Things. Okay, and I'm going to use my my mini Misty today too. Okay, we have our classic stamping pad, real red. We'll need Tombow glue and a bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use the back edge of your nail, or grab a Sharpie. You can use that also. And let's get started on the card. We're going to start. Where did the love go? We need the love. Okay, we're going to start on the love. I'm going to turn that over and put a very thin coat of the Tombow glue on the back. Just want it very light. And we're going to set this aside, and we're going to let it dry. And you're going, oh, how's that going to work? How's that glue going to work if it's dry? The Tombow is very sticky. And when it dries, this is going to be like a, like a glue dot. Let me put that aside. We'll put that up here. Let that dry. Okay, and then the next thing. Oh, back to the Tombow glue. Yeah, when it dries, it's like a glue dot, and then you don't have to worry about your glue spreading out and going places that you don't want it to be. So, now on our envelopes, we're going to fold up 3 of the edges, the 2 sides and the bottom, and get those all folded. We'll put them face down, and we'll score those real good with a bone folder or a Sharpie or whatever you're using. Want those folded down real well. Okay, now on each of these, on your bottom flap, on the inside, we're going to put just a little dot of Tombow glue. If it comes down, there we go. I got it flowing. We're going to put those aside also. We're going to let those dry. We don't want Tombow glue oozing out anywhere. We don't want it. Let me get all 3 of those done. And put them aside. Now, while we're doing that, we're waiting for that to dry, let's get some stamping done here. So on these 3, let me get these out. Alright, we got, oh, let me stick them on. I'll just stick them on this block here so I don't lose them. Okay. We need the solid hearts. There's a lot of them we need out of here. We need that one, and where'd those little hearts go? There they are. Okay, and that's it. I already have my stamps for the inside on here. Now, we'll get our ink out, our our real red. And I'll need a little stamp pad. Let's see. Here we go. That one's better, I think. We'll put our hearts on there. Ink them up. Because they're solid, I gave them a little huff. See, so that they print real nice. And there we go. That's one. And this is where I get all inky, I guess. I looked like, I don't know, like I had some strange disease yesterday after making all my cards. My fingers were just red all over. And our hearts with the little designs on them will go on this one. Okay, there's that. And that's messy enough. I need to wipe that. I got ink on the block. And we'll get our little tiny hearts. Oh. This one you have to be careful because it's so thin. The polymer stamps, this is a curse and a blessing on these that are very, very narrow stamps. Oh. Line those up because you can do them in a straight line, or look, if I wanted to, I could do these in an arch and stick them on my block and use it that way. But you do have to be careful when you want them straight that they are straight. Okay, now we'll go with the sentiments. And let's see, this is a teeny tiny note. And I'll stamp that right there. Straight down, straight up. And this one is, let's see, love you lots. Let's put that on this one. And straight down and straight up. And you see I'm stamping them towards the top. That way they'll show on our card. And be peeking out the top of the envelopes here. And this one is Sent with Love. Make sure you get them right side up. I almost had this one set to go the wrong way. And straight down and straight up. And all of our little love notes are ready. Give that a quick wipe. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, now we're ready to start putting our card together. So, oh, you know what? Let's do the inside of the card. Where'd my white go? There it is. Alright, so I have this all set up already. And I just tuck my paper down the corner here. You know, this is a handy little thing. I got this when I was making multiples of the same card, and it was just like an assembly line here. But it's great for lining up things also. And we'll press that down. And pull it up. And, oh, it's not quite perfect. You see? Okay, so I'll make sure that's tucked down the corner. And I'm going to ink it up again. And put that down. And press. And there we go. Now it's perfect. See, it's great for, I didn't do that on purpose. That's just something that happens sometimes. But rather than try to sight line it up, once this is in place on here, you can just re-stamp it. That's what I love about this thing. I got this on Amazon. I think it was around $50, but it's the Mini Misty. I wish Stampin' Up! Would carry it. I really do. This would be a great thing to have available on their website. Okay, now we can put the ink away. And we'll start to put the card together. We'll take our card base. And we'll start with the basic black piece. We'll get our Tombow glue. Put some Tombow on the back here. And we're going to do this catty corner. Okay, so let me turn it around so it's facing you. So make sure the card opens the right way. And we're going to just put it with the corners touching, or just about touching the edge. Catty cornered in this direction. Can you see that? So we're just a little catty cornered. And then we'll take our piece of designer paper. And we're going to go, make sure it's right side up. And we're going to go catty cornered the opposite direction on top of the black. And we want that just like that. Alright, and by now all of our little things are dry. So let's take our little cards, fold in your sides, and fold up your bottom. Oop! I see I put my glue on the wrong one here. We'll fold up our bottom. Okay, and that's stuck down good. Take this one, fold in the sides, fold up the bottom. And our last one, fold in the sides, fold up the bottom. And there's our love. We could bring our love in here. Oh. See how sticky that is? Now, come on. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of put my cards, my little envelopes down where I'm going to want them on the thing. And that will tell me where to place my love. And we'll put that across right there. And just stick it right down. You see that? Look at that. See? Always trust me. When I tell you something, it's true. We'll tuck our little cards in to our envelopes. And we'll just give these a little Tombow on the back. Put him right here. We'll put this one down in the corner. Just want them scattered on the front of the card. And we'll put this one up the top here in that big old empty space. Alright, so the front's done. Let's flip this open. We'll put some Tombow on here. And center that on the back. We're not going to make this catty corner. We want about 1/4 of an inch showing all around. And there we go. Our card's finished. So there's the original with the dots. And then here's the one with all the love letters. Both came out really nice, I think. But just a little bit different look to them. So if you liked my video, then please hit the like button below. If you want to see more of my videos, then hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to shop with me, you can do that either through my Facebook page or my website. And as always, all of the materials and the paper sizes that I've used will be listed down below. So you all take care, stay safe, and happy stamping.